alongside Cam. My name is Avery, and this is Talking Sports. And for our first topic today, we're going to talk about who's going to win the MVP award this year. Cam, what are your thoughts on how the basketball season's been going so far? And who's going to win MVP?
So far for MVP, I believe that Joel Embiid was on pace to winning this award, but with him going down with his knee injury, he'll probably be out 2 weeks, they say, probably a little bit more than that. And with him already missing about 6 to 7 games earlier in this year, I'm going with LeBron James. He has the Lakers at 3rd seed still, with AD being out for almost 2 months. He's playing exceptionally well offensively and defensively. He's scoring the basketball at a high rate, averaging, I believe, 25 or 26. He's getting his assists and his rebounds and his steals. His three-point shooting is good this year. And he's keeping the Lakers afloat right now in the top 3 in the West, which is pretty hard to do without your supporting cast, or your best second option. So I'm going with LeBron James. But if LeBron, for whatever reason, doesn't win it, I'm going to have to go with Damian Lillard. He's playing well, too, averaging 30 points. Keeping the Trailblazers in the playoff picture without C.J. McCollum and Nurkic is a big deal. He's getting assists. I believe he's playing some defense this year. He's doing a little bit of everything for the Blazers, but my number one is LeBron James for this award.
I like that pick that you just went with, but I'm going to have to go with Joel Embiid for my MVP pick. Why? Mainly because Sixers are the 1st seed in the East. Some say, okay, his team has gotten a lot better. I feel like now the Sixers are starting to play to Joel Embiid. As of at first, they were just trying to get as many players together that were good. Now he's surrounded by a bunch of shooters besides Simmons. And I think him going down with this injury, some say it's going to hurt his MVP chances. I think it's going to make it a lot better. I think he goes down with this injury. He's going to miss some time. The Sixers will lose most of their games, fall off. Then he comes back. They get right back on pace, and that's just going to help his case for MVP more. Now, Joel Embiid's stats, they're killer. That's one of the main reasons why he's, number 1 or 2 right now in the race. But your second pick was Dame Dollar. I like that pick too. That's a good pick. But my second, it can't be Dame. It's got to be, the King James. It's got to be the King. And for every reason you said, he's doing all this without AD. He's playing at an exceptional level. And the man is old as dirt. I love everything LeBron's doing. And hope the Lakers continue to keep on a good path until AD can come back.
Do you believe Giannis or Nikola Jokic are in the MVP conversation?
I can't give Giannis. I can't put him in the MVP conversation, or Jokic.
Why not?
Both their teams are unbelievably stacked compared to the other two that I chose. LeBron missing AD. AD is clearly... We see what the Lakers look like without Anthony Davis. When it's just LeBron. It's not a good thing to watch. They don't look good at all. And Embiid is what? It's just him, Danny Green, Shake Milton, Seth Curry. They're both those teams just aren't that good. While Jokic and Giannis, they got some nice rosters that they got. So what do you think? What do you think about Giannis and Jokic?
I agree with you. I don't think Giannis is in the conversation because, for one, I don't think he's playing that great this year like he did last year. It's just something about him. I mean, he's good. Like, he's keeping the Bucks top 3 in the East, but for one, the East isn't that stacked right now. And like you said, they have a good team. And then Jokic, he has Murray, some other pieces around him that make the Nuggets good, but they're only the 5th seed still. And Dame Lillard is right behind them, 1 game behind. So I would probably go with Dame Lillard. My top 3 is LeBron, Lillard, and Embiid for the MVP race.
I agree with that. We just got different order, but for the most part, pretty much the same thing.
What about Luka Doncic and James Harden?
Luka Doncic. All right, I love Luka. I love everything about Luka. He can pass, he can shoot, he can drive, he can dribble, he can play make. Same for Harden. Harden cannot get this award. He's playing on a team with Kyrie and Kevin Durant. He BS the beginning of the year on the Rockets to get himself traded. Came looking out of shape. I can't give James Harden no MVP this year. He doesn't deserve it. The Nets don't even deserve to win. The Nets don't even deserve to win the finals because he pulled that stunt. That's crazy. I'd rather you just say you're injured, sit out, and do that than come back and just play bad to get traded on purpose. It's not a good look.
So you want him to waste a year of his career?
Well, I would think that if you demand a trade to front office, and let's say you say, all right, I'm not playing. So you can keep me, but I'm not playing. They're just paying you for not playing, basically. They're going to try to trade you, regardless. They're going to try to trade you.
They weren't trying to do that, though.
Yeah, no, they definitely didn't want to trade him. But it's better than coming out here and just throwing up bricks and just getting L's. Getting L's, collecting a check. Like, it was bad for the locker room. Like, DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall, all of them didn't even want to be in the locker room with him. So that's why I think for the main part he had to get traded.
So you think it's better for him to not play and collect the check instead of just playing and collecting the check?
Yeah, but he wasn't really playing his hardest.
I mean, he wasn't playing hard, but I mean,
yeah,
he was just playing though. Like he could have got hurt. You see what I'm saying? Like he could have pulled something.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But I don't think he wasn't really putting no effort into none of his playing.
KD tore his Achilles on a jump shot.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But hey, you can get hurt in the gym working out, preparing for the season. You seen with Klay Thompson this year.
Yeah.
You can easily get hurt doing anything. John Wall got hurt, last year walking down the steps? I mean, anything is possible.
I'm saying, I think James Harden is in this conversation because KD only played 19 games this year. I think they only played, like, less than 5 games together. Like, the 3 of them. So, I mean, the Nets, if it was just Kyrie right now, no James Harden, no what? Forget that. Forget I said that. If it was just James Harden and no Kyrie, I think they would be around the same where they're at right now. They might be between 2nd and 4th seed, I think.
I agree with that. 110%. And he'd be in the MVP conversation for sure.
I think
deep.
Yeah, I think he's just on the outside of the MVP conversation.
Yeah.
Because James Harden is balling right now.
I would agree. I would probably give him the MVP. If there's no Kyrie and he was balling like how he was on the Rocket, I'd give him that.
I watched the Nets play. James Harden was diving on the floor. He was playing defense.
For Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a chance now to win a championship.
I don't even think that it's that. I hate that persona that people think you need 3-4 superstars to win a ring. Like,
I mean, it's not that, but I'm saying, like, in Houston, he wasn't winning, he wasn't getting to the championship.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. He was always losing to the champions. So
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, so I'm saying is this. If you are losing to the champions, you got to build your team to beat the champions. Like, he should have went to the front office and said, okay, I lose to the Warriors because I guess the Warriors play small. So they built their team to play small with the Warriors. Then here comes LeBron with Anthony Davis. You got to automatically know, like, okay, I need a big man because when we play the Lakers, Anthony Davis is going to dominate. PJ Tucker is not going to be able to guard him. Robert Covington is not going to be able to guard him.
right.
I don't know what the Rockets front office was thinking.
They just messed up. They messed up every year. Well, I don't think they messed up. They just
Unlucky.
they prepared for something and ran into something else.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think James Harden's right on the outside this year, MVP. I got LeBron number 1. Embiid 2, Lillard 3. And then whoever comes after that. It is what it is. But if LeBron doesn't win, I would be highly upset.
Yeah, definitely.